Hello, everybody. I'm Damon, and hopefully we're live here. Let me just check on that. Today we're going to be doing some stop motion animation, and I have been working on a sequence shot for shot from the Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 2, Mando Vs the Jawas. And just checking that we're live on my phone here. Anyway, I'm working on the final shot from the scene, even though it's not the last shot that I'm going to have to shoot. I'm trying to get as much of this scene shot by Monday because, as some of us know, alright, it's working. As some of us know, the Razor Crest is coming on Monday, and that is very, very exciting for those of us who backed the campaign over a year ago. We paid for this enormous toy from HasLab, and that should be coming. I have a FedEx alert that says it's coming on Monday, so I need that toy because it's specifically designed to strip down and be as it is, in the condition as it is, in this scene that I'm doing, where the Jawas have stripped it clean and left it. So once I get that, I'm going to be able to shoot the opening of the scene. Now, why don't I show you what I've got so far so that you know what I am talking about. Bear with me one second. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Hey, alright, so that's it. That's what we've got so far. And this was the shot that we did last night on my last stream, this shot right here. Kind of cracks me up. There's a little detail there that most people aren't going to notice, but gives me a little thrill. Anyway, the shot that I'm doing now is this one here. Let me just find it. So here's the shot from the actual show that I am trying to recreate. Looking down from above, and it's got some, it's not a zoom, it's an actual camera, you know, it's kind of dollying in from, booming in from above, sorry. And so that's what I'm trying to do, rather than just go with a simple zoom, which I could do. The easy way out would be to just do a zoom, but I am going to do a tracking shot. But all I've got is my tripod here. Just clear this for a second. So I've got my tripod here set up, and all I'm going to do is, between each frame, is manually lower this front leg and lower down the front of the camera. Lower the entire camera down front first, down toward Mando, which I don't know if you can see, but here, I'll show you the live view from my camera. So this, what you're seeing now, is the live view from this DSLR. So maybe I should put this up here or something. I don't know how to adjust it a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I guess back to the original spot. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so right, I already did a practice version of this. Well, that is to say, I did a first take that I'm not really all that pleased with, but here, I'll show you. So it's going to look something like this, but I'm just going to try to get it a little smoother. I'm aware that there's a big jump there, because I'm actually doing two shots. This is, there's the kind of further away shot, and then it cuts to a much closer shot of the helmet. So basically, that was what I was going for there, and I'm going to zoom in on that second one. But essentially, there's nothing moving but the electric bolts and the camera. So this, that's why I tried this on my own. I didn't think it was going to be all that interesting to show you how it's done, but then again, I thought, when I wanted to do it again, I thought, what I'm trying to do, let me explain what I'm trying to do with these lightning bolts here before I go ahead and do it this time. So, what's going on? Why isn't it playing? All right. So, for each, okay, let me think about this. I'm shooting on twos, which means I shoot 2 frames per, and then I move the camera, 2 frames and then move the camera. Because I'm shooting at 24 frames a second, but my animation is on twos, so that means two frames per pose at 24 frames a second. So that's essentially 12 poses per second. And that's what I'm doing here. Only instead of animating the figure, I'm just moving the camera. So, what was my point? Oh shit. Oh right, the lightning bolts, right? So when I shoot, I realized that what I need to do is shoot 1 frame without the lightning in it, and then another frame without moving anything with the lightning in it. So the one without the lightning in it is the plate, and then the one with the lightning in it, I can then go in and animate the one, or not animate it, sorry, but erase the lightning where I don't want it, because at this point it's not supposed to be a big mess of electric bolts all over them. It's supposed to be just a little twitch here, a little twitch there, right? So what I'm going to do is right, I use the plate and I combine it in Photoshop with the picture with the lightning bolt, but I erase all the other lightning bolts I don't want. And then I keep the lightning in, so I take a plate, then I put the lightning in, then I move the camera, keep the lightning in place, take another shot with the lightning, and then shoot another plate. And that way, the same lightning bolt can travel for 4 frames along the same trajectory as the camera's moving in, but I can eliminate all the extraneous, so it can, it can be a lot more like it is in the show, where it's just kind of like shooting up the arm or whatever. So anyway, that's the goal with, this is sort of the raw version of what that looks like. But I'll be doing it again a little more smoothly this time, hopefully. And here we go. Now that I've explained it, let's just get into it. I gotta check my focus here because I reset everything, and so my focus is way off. So here I switched over to camera mode. What I'm doing is I'm shooting in Dragon Frame software, which is the industry standard animation software for stop motion. This is what Robot Chicken uses, and the people at Stupid Buddy. I don't know what everybody else uses, but I learned stop motion taking a class at Stupid Buddy, and they're offering classes again, so I highly recommend anybody sign up there. It changed my life taking the class there. So anyway, they use this software. I use this software. It's only about $100, and it does everything that any animator is going to need. And that's what you're looking at right now. The live feed is through that. All right, so we've got our focus. And now we are. By the way, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask questions. I'd be very happy to answer any questions as we go. So, all right. So I gotta just set up a new take here real quick. New take. Okay. All right. And so I'm gonna start with no lightning. Now I'm going to put the lightning in, but you'll notice that the lightning, this is a little plastic piece from Hasbro. Hasbro put out, it came with an R2 unit, and it's from like the Jawa, that moment where the Jawas shoot them. So it's technically, this is as accurate as a lightning bolt could, as the electric bolt could get, for this effect. Now, I just bumped the I bumped the dirt. See, oh, and I bumped the action figure too. See, I got to be real careful because he's not supposed to move. Nothing's supposed to move. But this is, I've got this at a slant, and I poured a bunch of dirt that I got from a plant outside all over this thing because this is a photo of mud, but it was getting too much glare off of these lights at this angle, so it didn't really look right. So I put some dirt on it. But anyway, all the dirt could slide off at any second because there's nothing holding it on there. So if I bump the table at all or something, it's all just going to, I'm going to have to basically start over. So yeah, like that frame I'm going to have to get rid of because that little piece of dirt that moved down in the corner. Alright, so anyway, starting over, here we go. Actually, there's, yeah, you can see a little bit too much of where my seam of the paper is, so I gotta fix that a little bit. Alright, that's a little better. I've got, here, let me just show you real quick. So yeah, see, this is a photo of mud, and then that I just got off the internet and printed out at Kinko's, and I've used it for several of these shots as the ground that's going by as the SandCrawler moves. Anyway, so here he is on the dirt, ready to shoot. Let's do it. Wait, let me just... Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Oh, and I'm shooting at 200 ISO, f16, I think, and 1 second exposure. And I need the 1 second exposure for the lightning effect a little bit, because what I do to make this work a little better is I've got this it's a UV flashlight that it's like a dark light, black light flashlight that's used for finding pet urine on your carpet or whatever. And so you can get these really easy at any pet store and or online. And what I'm doing is just sort of hitting the lightning with it, and it makes it kind of light up. And I need the 1 second exposure to kind of move it around a little bit to catch all of the spots that need to be hit. Okay. See, I'll show you the difference. Like if I take it, that's without the black light, and that's with the black light. See, it really makes a big difference in making it look electrified, you know? That just wouldn't work. This looks, I think, great. Except, see, you can see I was coming in the corner over there. I gotta be more careful about that. The flashlight was coming into frame. So we're just gonna do that one again. I put new batteries in this thing, but it seems like it's... maybe it really eats up the batteries. I don't know. It's just LEDs, for gosh sakes. It just doesn't seem to be working unless I get it like really close. Oh, I can see, I can kind of hit it from the bottom, and that seems to work. Alright, so... okay, good enough. Moving on. And now, again, my only goal is to not move anything except the camera. Okay. And once again, the pattern that I'm using is to shoot a plate without the lightning in it, then to put the lightning in, then move the camera, shoot it with the lightning, and then shoot another plate. So then I can eliminate all the lightning that I don't want in 4 different frames and have it go from like shoot across his chest in 4 frames by just combining those 4 pictures. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so I'm pulling the lightning out. Okay, now moving the camera. teeny tiny bit. Nice. Oh. Gotta check the focus. Because obviously moving the camera every time, I'm going to change the plane of focus slightly every time. So even though I'm at a good enough stop, which is going to give a decent enough depth of field, oh shoot, I gotta be careful. I glued my tripod down, but you know, it's not like rock solid or anything. I just gotta be real careful. Actually, maybe if I sit over here, that's better. Uh-oh. Did I just move anything? I just moved the paper. We seem to be okay. Oh, again, I did, looks like I did come into the frame over his foot with the flashlight there, but whatever, I can eliminate that with the plate, doesn't matter. That's what plates are for. Alright. Why does it seem like it moved? Oh, did I move it? Yeah, I moved it. Okay. Okay, without plate. This time I want it to be down here, so it like travels down his body and then back up, I guess, right? Something like that. I don't know. I think I just moved the dirt. I did. I moved the dirt. Shoot. Yeah. Gotta start over. I only had a couple frames, so it doesn't matter. Just gotta be much more careful. Oh. Okay, good enough. Starting again, checking the focus. Okay, so we do no lightning. Lightning. Now move the camera very slightly. We hit it again with the UV light here. Good. pull the electricity off. Now we'll shoot a plate. Now move the camera ever so slightly. Shoot a plate. Oh wait, check the focus. Pretty much fine, but no, that's not right. I'll move it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Off, on, off, on. Okay, now we lower the camera just a little bit. Okay. Check the focus. It's fine. Hit it with the UV. Pull the lightning. Plate. Check the focus. Shoot the plate. Uh-oh, I moved him. Shit. Excuse my language. I think I moved Mando very slightly. I really don't want him moved. There, that's back. Okay. Alright, we've already got a half a second of animation here. And a pretty smooth tracking, I think. Better than last time. Okay. lightning in. This time I want it like up on his head. Trying to be real careful not to disturb any of the dirt, because there's nothing, I haven't glued any of it down, and it's on a slant resting on a very smooth surface, so one bump and it's going to all slide off. Alright, oh, that looks pretty cool. Alright. Okay, that looks good. Move the camera. I think I did 2 moves there, but I want to ease it back up just a tiny bit. And it seems like it's shifted there. See, something shifted very slightly. I'm nitpicking, but kind of looks like something shifted. It's like not perfectly. It's like I unevenly lowered it or something. Now I screwed it up. Guess I just have to deal with it. I can correct it this way. I'm just going to throw it off very slightly. Okay, there. That pretty much. Still something off about it. Yeah, I gotta be careful, like, gotta be real careful moving the camera. I mean, you know, not having the proper equipment to do a real tracking shot, all I'm doing here is lowering my tripod leg 1 fraction of an inch at a time, you know, so it's very imperfect. And see, my kind of indecisiveness on it resulted in just a slight jitter that's now hard to fix. But I guess that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think anybody's going to notice but me. I think I got it back. Okay. I think whatever it was, it clicked back into gear here. Okay. That was just going to bother me. Okay. Yeah, one more time. Okay. Right. And now plate. Okay, check the focus. Also have this one be on the helmet. Let's try to do something different. Uh-oh. Did I move anything? No. Everything's okay. Is that too similar to the last one? No. Okay, perfect. There we go. And where's the angle? Oh, see, I'm getting right in there. That's what I don't want. Good. Oops. Looking pretty smooth. Looking pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm much happier. Pretty much anytime I do a shot twice, it comes out better the second time. I mean, that might seem obvious. I mean, it is pretty obvious. But then in a lot of cases, you know, you can't afford to do a second take. You just got to push through and move on to the next, you know? Oop, almost forgot to shoot the plate. Okay. Camera, check the focus. Now you know what, we're just going to shoot a bunch without the lightning. Because it's not really supposed to be everywhere. Focus check. You know what? We're just going to shoot it without even a focus check. Oh yeah, so we officially crossed the threshold of 1 full second of animation, so good for us. It's only been, what, less than an hour? Okay. Now this time we're checking focus. What am I? Okay. Alright, so this time we're going back to lightning. Our lightning protocol, which is shoot the plate, place the lightning, UV, good, move the camera, plate, camera, focus check. Yeah, sorry, this is pretty boring, but I thought it might be useful for anybody who might want to see or maybe wonder how I did that and might want to go back and check. This is how I did that. Try to do something different without disturbing. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, let's check that. Looks good. Oh, I should actually start to tilt the camera a little bit to sort of counter the, I'm starting to loom over him in a little bit. I don't want to lose that. I want to keep that headroom the same. Or anyway, not get any more headroom. So I'm going to have to kind of tilt down as I go here from now on. Okay, so UV. Oh, come on now. Pull it, plate. That was too much of a move. Now I fucked it up. Oops, excuse me. Nope, it's okay. There we go. Pretty good. Something like that, maybe. Uh-oh, I just moved him, I think. Well, you know what? I think I gotta give this camera a tiny rest here, because this camera heats up. Like, the way the software works is it takes a live feed out of my DSLR, and this is an older DSLR, a Nikon D700 from about 12 years ago, and it's not designed to have the live video feed taken, be processing that live video feed all the time, so it heats up the camera, overheats it. So I usually have a fan blowing on it, but I can't have a fan blowing on it for two reasons, because it would ruin the audio of the stream, but also it would blow all my unsecured dirt all over the place, so that would be no good. So anyway, let me just let that cool down for just a minute, and I will once again play the what I got so far. Here, let me see if I can do this full screen here, or give me a second. I'm going to do this right. All right. Whoa, neat. That is pretty neat. Oops, now I screwed things up. Okay, so let's get rid of that one for a minute. Okay. What happened here? How'd this get... Okay. There. That's better. Okay, now I'm going to play this for a minute. Okay, this is what we got so far. Oops. Oh, man. What did I do? Sorry, my mouse is out of control. Try that one more time. Sorry about that. Bear with me. right there. All right. Well, all right. I've let it cool down enough for the moment. We can get back to filming. Oh yeah, I got to turn that one back on. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, back to it. Oh, here we go. All right, so we need some electricity bolts on this one. All right, so this one will go up by his helmet again. And that's gotta look different than the other times. No, that's the same. Uh-oh, did I just move him again? I hope not. Try to make this thing look a little different, but I guess it's not worth moving him. Oh, I moved him. Let's see here. Okay, there, now he's back. Okay. Now, I hit the lightning with the ultraviolet light. Oh, I keep forgetting to check focus. Do that one again. Go up and check the focus. Yeah, it's just a hair off there. Okay, good. Alright, do that again. Check it, looking good. Okay. Move the camera down a notch. Ooh, I think I gotta compensate again by tilting. No. What's going on here? There. Okay, lock it in. UV. Oh, I just bumped them. Shoot. That's really unfortunate because the dirt moved as well. But, you know, at some point we're at the end of this shot and can cut to the close-up. So maybe it's a good point to do that. Because now, I don't know that dirt, even if I get him back perfectly. That's alright. I think I can live with it. Again, we're kind of, we're at almost 2 seconds on this anyway, so I can cut it at any point, really. How long is the initial shot? Just remind myself what I'm doing here. it's only about 2 seconds, so I'm basically good. What's the end composition? So it's about at his knees there. Okay. Yeah, so, oh, see, I should have been panning down more anyway, but we're basically there. So we'll do one more. Do one or two more. Focus check. Basically, I'm just going to keep doing this same continuous shot, and then in post I'm going to cut to the closer up version of it by just zooming in, cropping in, I guess I mean, in editing. Otherwise, I kind of want to shoot it on my phone, because my phone could get closer to his face for that super close-up, but I really hate switching to the phone. It looks a little different, you know. This camera is so much better, but using a DSLR, you can't really get into the action figures world as much as you can with the phones that they have these days. I'm jealous of the people with the better phones. I only have an iPhone 7, so I don't think it's quite good enough quality, you know, to compare to my DSLR and the lens that I can, you know, use for that. But again, there's a give and take for each type of camera that you use. You know, sometimes I do use my phone for close-ups, but in this case, I don't have an easy way to. I don't have one of those snake neck tripod things that I can use for my phone to make that really easy. But if you have one of those, it would have been really easy for me to just set my phone up over his head like that. But I don't have that, so I got to do it my way. Okay. But we'll. Alright, so. Keep this thing moving. Oh, something looks a little off. What did I do wrong? Did I bump it or something? I guess I must have unevenly lowered it or something. There, is that better? What? What happened here? Man, what did I do? I guess I gotta fix it. Panning a little bit. See, now it looks, oh man, there's a little bit of rotation there, but something happened. I must have bumped it or something. Now I bumped it again. Guess that's pretty good. Sometimes I worry too much about it, but stuff like that bothers me. But again, we can cut to the, if it's too jarring, I can use that frame to cut to the close-up. Because I think the dirt didn't move too much that I need to worry about that other cut. Alright, so anyway, who cares? Let's just keep moving forward. Let's do a couple without the lightning. Focus check. Okay. Almost done with this shot, really. Man, what? Wow, I just started moving it at a much faster clip or something. See, this is the problem. It looked smooth up to a point, but then, man, something went off with it. That's for sure. Something's off. I guess once I adjust the tilt, or once I adjust the tripod too much, it's really hard to get it back. It's fine. I think I just gotta do a little bit of tilt every time, but I think that also is part of the problem. So maybe I shouldn't do it. Yeah, something's off with this. Hopefully I can get my smoothness back and maybe just cut out that middle part or something. Maybe I should go back a few frames, I don't know. Well, I think we got that first shot, so maybe I'll just set up this second shot better so that I know that I'm getting it right. So, just maybe cut off these frames. Yeah, so all that's good up till there. Alright, so we're getting rid of a couple of frames, backing up. See if there's any prayer that I just happened to get back right to where it was. Otherwise, we're just going to set up that second shot. Yeah, no, it's not going to be right. Alright, so essentially there's a cut here, and I'll be zooming in closer on this. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, good enough. Oh wait, gotta do focus check. There we go, that's nice. Alright, shooting a plate. Lightning in there. Wait a minute. Right. It's gotta be hitting like the contours of his outfit or whatever. That's where I've got to sort of isolate the bolts. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay. Again, I'm not going to use this big ball of lightning every time. I'm going to use the plate and combine it with the shot with the lightning. See? One with, one without. And I can just sort of erase the lightning bolts where I don't want it and have it sort of shoot across his chest or down his arm or whatever. But have some continuity in the bolt for 4 continuous frames, so the eye has a chance to, you know, watch it go. Alright, so now we move the camera. And do it again. Now we pull the lightning and shoot the plate. And repeat. Move the camera. Check the focus. Shoot the plate. Put the lightning in there. I can tell which clicks, you know, when the shutter's opening and closing and stuff, so sometimes I'm just like, might sound like I'm, or it might look like I'm sticking it in there before the shutter's even stopped, but I know what I'm doing. So that's a little much on the face there, but let's see if I can make it a little more subtle on the helmet. No. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Check the focus. That's good enough. like that. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I just bumped him. So subtle, but. Oh, there we go. Haha. Okay. 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 Check the focus. Pretty good actually, but it could be just a little sharper. There we go. Get one that's kind of on the other side. Oh no! Did I just move the dirt? Alright, it's fine, I think. Okay, good. Check the focus. Dial it in. Oh, dummy. Forgot to use the UVs. Okay. Oh, hey. There you go, George Lucas says hello. Hey, sorry, I don't know how long ago you said hello. 2 minutes. Sorry. Sorry. Welcome to my chat. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Lego George Lucas. Do you do Lego animations? Do you do like Star Wars recreations with Legos? Should I subscribe to your channel? This might look really boring what I'm doing, but it's the final shot of a really fun sequence. Rewind if you want to see it. I showed what we have up to this point, but I'm trying to just, what I'm doing here is a shot-for-shot recreation of the Mando Vs Jawa sequence, and this is the last shot. Right, so where's my tracking my thought here? Alright, so now I move the camera. We're going to do a couple without the lightning this time just to keep things moving. What's going on? Am I held up on something? What's going on? Uh-oh. Something's off on my... Something's off on my tripod. Oh, it's hitting the table here? Oh, I see. Sort of reached the limit of my tripod leg is hitting the table. So now I've got to like compensate for that or something. That'll work. bit. There, that's good enough. It'll end up looking handheld. Yeah, it seems to like be zooming in at a totally different angle now, but oopsie. Oh, no. I gotta check my focus. And, oh. So we're at frame 61, so we're basically almost 3 seconds in here. I'm gonna basically stop this pretty soon. I mean, my version doesn't need to be the exact length. Oh man, especially now that it's really banging up against the table here. Oh, well. Kind of amusing. Oh well. Okay, good enough. One more without the lightning. And let's see if I can get this down anymore. I'm pushing the table. Okay. That worked. Check the focus. Okay, back to the lightning bolt. Oh no. No, not quite like that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Like that one. And again, for anybody who hasn't tuned in before, I'm using a urine finding flashlight that you can buy at a pet store that shoots a black light, ultraviolet light, LEDs, and I'm hitting the lightning with that, and that gives it a nice glow. And I'm doing a 1 second long exposure. Oh, here we go. Hey, I'm your great fan. Hey, Mario Zetto. Hey. Wow. Great fan. Wow, that's very nice to hear. Where are you watching from? Lego George Lucas, tell me where you're watching from too, if you feel like disclosing such things. I would love to know more about anybody who feels like chiming in. We're just about wrapping up this shot here. Okay, so I got that one. I got the plate, so now I zoom in a little bit, if I can zoom in anymore. Just a little bit. I really should have checked this. Guess now I'm having to... That's pretty okay. Okay. It'll do. Okay, from Japan, but you're Italian. Wow, that's exciting. Wow. It's So you're an Italian who ends up living in Japan. Are you living in Japan or are you just visiting Japan? You have Japanese lettering at the beginning of your title, so I guess you're one of those people who take on the Japanese lifestyle. Very nice to see you, Padawan. Do you do animations or anything like that? Do you collect toys? You say you're my fan. What video is your favorite of mine? If you don't mind me asking, which ones do you like, or how did you come to find my videos? I'll quickly explain one more time the pattern of what I'm doing here. I'm shooting 2 frames for every pose before I move the camera, and one with the lightning and one without the lightning, and that allows me to, and then I keep, first I shoot without the lightning, then with the lightning, then I move the camera with the lightning in position still. I take another one with the lightning, then I remove the lightning and get the plate, so then I can make an arc of, I can put this all in Photoshop, all 4 of those frames, and make an arc of lightning that shoots across him that way, and makes it look much more like it is in the show, and it won't be this big blob of lightning all over his entire body. So yeah, you collect toys and you like all my videos. Well, that's nice, thank you. What do you like to collect? I basically have stopped collecting any other kind of toys. I have some Simpsons toys, and I have some Rick and Morty toys, and I have some superheroes, but I've basically dedicated my life to collecting the 3 3¾ inch Star Wars toys, and that's, as you probably already know, those are I basically don't have the money for anything else. I don't even have the money for that. But if you guys are unaware, if the Razor Crest, I gotta get that. Oh well, the lightning isn't quite that good in that second shot, but it'll be fine. Yeah, the Razor Crest is coming on Monday, so I'll be able to finish the opening part of this sequence to show the Jawas stripping the ship as he discovers it. Because right now it kind of looks weird because he kind of comes upon the Jawas and just starts killing them indiscriminately for no reason. In my version of the scene, because you have no context that his ship is there, okay, so I'm gonna compensate here a little bit. What's going on? Up, too much. There we go. Lock that down. Tilt. I always tilt the wrong way. Okay, good. Lock that in. Yeah, you collect Star Wars. Are you watching The Mandalorian? Are you watching the Book of Boba Fett? Do you have any thoughts on all of that? I really, I pretty much like what Disney's been doing. It's kind of weirds me out when they bring people back from the dead, who were supposed to be dead. But I don't mind imagining that Max Rebo and Bib Fortuna escaped out the back of the sail barge before it exploded or something. But it bothers me more that Boba Fett has his gun back, where I think didn't Luke chop the end off of that gun? How did he get his gun back? Anyway. And to me, the thing that show is missing is that he should be going after Han Solo. He should be totally obsessed with, recapturing Han Solo. So hopefully that's where it's going. And they can, if Harrison Ford won't do it, I guess Aldrich is a little too young still, but maybe they can aid, I don't know. Maybe they can find a way. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Alright, so we're at frame 69. So basically, we're almost done, guys. Because I can't push my table much further. Oh, shoot. Okay, pretty good. Very subtle. And check it. Looks good. Pull it. Shoot the plate. Move the camera. Compensate. What do I do? Oh no, I really screwed it up. Hold on. Gotta get that back. So now I'm using a technique called onion skinning to look at the previous frame and try to line up everything that just got knocked off. So you can see that double image there. Should have been using that this whole time to like dial in my zoom or my dolly or my boom, I guess you could call it if it's from above, right? Okay, so looking good. Okay, get rid of the onion skin. Focus check. You going to work? All right. Well, hey, man, I really appreciate you stopping in and contributing to the chat. And yeah, I'll be posting this, the more updated edit tomorrow. So yeah, look for it there. And know that you were a part of it. You were here during the making of it. All right. I'm just going to do a couple more frames maybe. And that's it. We're done. Get this just right. Thank me. Well, thank you. Oh. I hope you find it entertaining and informative. I'll be doing this a lot more, by the way. You'll be seeing me online streaming a lot. Oh, we got a new person. Greetings from the tragic Garden State. Been collecting Star Wars figs since 1997, non-stop, 3.75 inches the way. Thank you. Yes, I agree. And following you since I discovered your work in the and the article Toy Fair did in the day. Oh, no way. Toy Fair. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. That's a long time ago. That was back when we did the first Hasbro movies. Wow. The Garden State. Man, are you cold? Do you have electricity? Is the snow up? What's going on in the Garden State, man? I used to spend time in Egg Harbor, New Jersey, when I was a child. So yeah, tell me about yourself, man. Dark nerdy Gonzo. 97, so you must be a little younger than me, I guess. Because I've been collecting for 20 years before that. Well, no, I guess they didn't come out till 78, right? But anyway, what are your, do you have any favorite figures or favorite characters? And by all means, tell me your thoughts on the new shows and stuff. Do you think they're scoring with these new shows? What do you hope to see in the concluding episode of Book of Boba Fett? Because there's only one left, right? Alright, so, okay, so we got that shot. We're moving on to the plate. Ugh, I'm having to force this thing down because it's like pushing the table every time. Okay, let's see here. Yep, compensate. Yeah, this is really getting messed up. Oh, I gotta do the onion skin again to dial this in a little bit. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, get rid of the onion skin. And focus check. Looking pretty sharp, but you know, it could always be just a little sharper. Are either you guys is anybody out there else getting the Razor Crest? I was unable to get the sail barge. So I'm kicking myself every day for not getting the sail barge, but you know, $750 is a lot of money. Anyway, the Razor Crest was $350. Jeez, that is a lot of money for a toy. It better be freaking amazing. Alright, that's pretty good. Yep, I remember those early flicks you did as well. Looking forward to my Razor Crest coming. Yes, have you got the, I downloaded the FedEx app and you could immediately see once I input my information that there's something coming for me on Monday. Coming in the mail soon. Oh, Garden State. So we got a bunch of snow last week that has melted away. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, have you, oh, no, oh man, I messed that up. Nope, nope, gotta redo that. What's going on with that? I totally messed that up. I gotta delete these frames. Look at that. What did I bump the camera or something? What the heck? Well, hey, you know what? We're at 72, so screw 73 to 75. We got 3 full seconds of animation here. So we're done. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. All right. Rained a lot the last 2 days, which iced. Oh shoot, iced a lot of the ground. Man, oh I hate that. Hate that. I used to live in Massachusetts, and man, once I moved to California, man, I never wanted to go back to snow again, ever. Okay, so we got this. We done. We done. I can turn my camera off. I'm gonna conform the take, which I don't even know what that is really. I think it's just like the computer, you know, making sure it understands everything correctly. Oh, it's like it when I double up the frames or the things like that. It has to keep track of all that stuff. You have the sail barge? Wow. In storage. But you've opened it up and played with it? I'm so jealous. So jealous. Alright, I'm just going to export this movie so we can look at it. Wow, man, I am so jealous. I want to have that sail barge so bad, but now it's like twice as much money, you know, on the secondhand market. So I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to get it. All right. So now I have an ending for my scene. I'm so excited because before it only kind of like, you know, ended anticlimactically due to space reasons until I get any space. Oh yeah, man, I hear that, man. I don't have enough room here. I've just got this toy area over here, but I don't even know where I'm gonna put my Razor Crest. I guess I gotta just clear this area here. Have it. Oh, here we go. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if I can get this so we can see it. Hold on one second, bear with me. I'm new to this streaming stuff, so oh, the stream's right here too. I mean, okay. Chat's been on my screen the whole time, and I didn't see it. All right. Oh, I need to do a new window here. One second here. Display capture. That's the one. This stuff out of the way. Okay. Now we can see it. All right, so that's the shot we did just now. All right, wait, maybe I can move this over here. All right, there it is. I'm pretty psyched. Oh, looked like his gun moved. Oh no, it was just me zooming in. Pretty good. Maybe not as long as the real takes, but same here with the Razor Crest. Do you know of Egg Harbor? Yeah. Currently in the central New Jersey region. Yeah, I don't know enough about New Jersey to know any other places really. I mean, I spent a little time in Atlantic City, of course. All right. Well, I think that's it. I think I'm going to wrap this up. But I'll be back doing another stream tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly the times. I'm just kind of doing it whenever I can. But I would like to get, you know, as many more shots as I can of this sequence done before the Razor Crest comes, so that then I can do the beginning, fill in a few more of the gaps, and then be done with this sequence altogether. Move on to the IG-11 thing that I started doing. I don't know if you've seen that, but check some of my other videos here. I've been working on the IG-11 sequence from Season 1, Episode 1, and I'll be doing this whole everything, you know, as much as I can of that sequence as well. And then moving on from there, you know, who knows where we go from there. Basically, my schedule in the future, hopefully, what I'm aiming to do is do a weekly thing where on Mondays I do Mandalorian Mondays, Mandalori-Animation Mondays, and I work on some sort of scene from Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett or something like that. Then on Wednesdays, anything goes. I'm going to do some kind of maybe Photoshop tutorials or set building tutorials, stuff like that. Or maybe I'll do something with a superhero, do Spidey webs or something like that. Then on Fridays, it's going to be Fan Choice Fridays, and everybody gets to choose. You know, maybe I'll have a few different choice options, and people can vote. And then on Fridays, I'll be doing just whatever people. If people want to see Spider-Man versus Anakin Skywalker or something like that, I'll try to make it happen. You know, something like that. Um, you know, that's the fun I'm hoping to have. But I'm basically hoping to do this streaming type stuff as much as possible because it's so much fun interacting with you all and getting to meet you all and finding out what you like and you know, sort of making it more of an interactive, fun thing to do. So tell your friends, you know, tell your kids. I don't know if, you know, a lot of people's kids are inspired by what I do. And I mean, especially I want to share what I do because I do it all really cheap. This is a, you know, two printouts on 11 by 17 cardstock that cost $1.50 each. So the action figure and the set, you know, the toys are obviously kind of expensive, but I have to cut corners on everything else. But that's what I do best, and that's what I'm trying to let everybody know how. I mean, I consider this easy. It's a lot of work, but it's easy. Because I've learned a lot of tricks on how to like trick the camera into seeing what I want it to see and doing what I want it to do. So I'm happy to share that with everybody. I've done this for over 20 years. A lot of you have been with me for that long, and I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fans who have stuck with me for all this time. And what I'm trying to do is just do more and more and more of it, get this thing really going, and like get an engine of productivity going that builds on itself because I have so much more content to share by showing every single step of the way of the building process instead of just releasing something every 2 years. You know, so anyway, you'll be seeing a lot more of me. So thanks for being here, and I will see you all next time. I got to think of some kind of catchphrase for the end of my broadcasts. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, open your toys, play with your toys. That's my philosophy of life. All right, see y'all next time. Thanks for being here.